KV6 here. I'm entering Teching 101's UA investigation contest. Sorry, I can't speak. I don't even know where I am. What was I doing again? Oh yeah, the Traitor of UA. I think that, dang, there's a lot of options I have here. Farapi, Deku, no, it can't be Deku. Mineta, it'd be nice if it were Mineta. Ashido, why? Koda, Koda's quiet. Uraraka, you know what? Ochaka's the traitor. And I have a lot of reasons for this. I think that the traitor is going to be revealed in this arc. Horikoshi has this thing where, he has a lot of training arcs and then encounters with the League of Villains. And we haven't seen the League of Villains in the manga very recently. Oh yeah, manga spoilers, anime spoilers. If you've watched everything, if you're entering this challenge, if you're just watching this video, I'm pretty sure you're caught up. I think that the traitor will be revealed very soon in this arc, and the contest being made during this time is very good because in a couple of weeks I'm pretty sure the traitor will be revealed, and I think it's because of Shinsuo. I think his mind control ability is crucial to the progression of the plot, and I think that he's going to take the place of a character in Class 1A. It could be Class 1B, but I think it's going to be Class 1A. You have 20 characters in one class and 20 characters in the other class, and I think it's going to remain that way. And for this to work, I've had this theory for a long time since this arc started, and then I started thinking about the traitor as well. I think that something big is going to happen between Deku and Shinsuo, and I think it's not going to be a direct contact. I think it's going to be Shinsuo finding something out about one of his teammates, some sort of thoughts that, he realizes, and then the training is stopped. Or after this arc, I think by the time Shinsuo gets integrated in Class 1A, maybe they have 21 students, but then it gets dropped down to 20 because the traitor is revealed, and I think it has to be someone close to Deku. It doesn't have to be close to Deku because the goal was to be close to Deku. I think when all of these students came in, you didn't know who the inheritor for All for One is. One for All is. I think that the traitor came in knowing nothing and then trying to find out as much information as possible. And some of these occurrences in the previous arcs, I think they could have been coincidences or could have not been coincidences. But I think that a character that's been in all of the arcs that has participated in one way or another has been Ochako. She was there when Overhaul was doing his thing. She was participating in all of the attacks, and I think that has to be a character that's been there, and they don't necessarily have to have a quirk that is suited for spying. I just think that just them being there, they have the ability to gather information. Some information can be more crucial than others. And, you think about the characters that everyone is thinking about. You have Toru with her invisibility. You have Mineta. You have Aoyama. I think Aoyama, his story is different. I don't have any particular reason why I don't think it's Aoyama. He's another person that would drive the story forward. He would be very interesting. But I think his future is more set on being Deku's direct sidekick. I think that Aoyama has a great respect for Deku, as do many of the students in Class 1A. But I think Aoyama's story is one of someone who has a strong quirk but doesn't have the ability to control it. And then through his encounters with Deku, he's just going to be someone that really admires Deku, kind of like Night Eye and All Might. Night Eye had a very powerful quirk, but all he really wanted to do was support All Might. And then Aoyama has a strong quirk as well, and then I think he's going to be a support character. A lot of the other characters, I just can't find a specific reason. Ochako, even less reasons you would think. But her past with the money and all of that stuff, if you were to sell out All Might UA, she would get the money she needs for her family. But I don't think that necessarily is a particularly good reason for why I think that Ochako is a traitor. I was just looking at all of the characters and who would make the most character progression for Deku for the class. It has to be someone that everyone likes, someone that everyone trusts, someone that everyone believes in, someone that you would think, oh, they're strong but not too strong, they're not too weak. They're someone that could pull off escaping UA after being outed as the traitor. There would have to be someone who they would have to go searching for. It can't be Mineta. It can't be any of these other characters. Shoto, it can't be. I think you see all of the characters that have had their story fleshed out. You have Shoto, you have Kirishima, you have Ida, all of these characters. It would hurt for them to be the traitor, but you also see that their arcs are going in different directions. There's very specific reasons why you care about them, and Uraraka, you care about her because she's best girl, and she's also very likable. But what if you take that away from her? What if she betrays Deku? What if she betrays the entire class? What would you think of her then? Would you still like her? I mean, do you still understand that, like, for if she were to just betray Deku, like, you would find out that she's been feeding information to the League of Villains. How would you feel about Uraraka? You still like her, she's still best girl, but she's a traitor. Would you be able to forgive her? And all of these other characters, it's kind of, you like them, but it's not, it wouldn't hurt as much. Horikoshi is an amazing writer, and he's not trying to go for the shock factor, but I think for something like the traitor, he's going to choose someone that will rip your heart out, and there will be an entire arc trying to figure this out with the traitor. I think Uraraka is an excellent choice. Bakugo would have been an excellent choice, but he knows everything he needs to know. He knows the secret of All Might. He knows One for All was passed down from him to Deku, and the story could have been over as soon as that was found out. But it can't be someone like you would think. Uraraka really nice to Deku, right? She's really nice, makes him feel good, and then Bakugo, he's been there since the beginning. You'd be like, oh, Bakugo could easily be a villain. He's aggressive, he's mean. But I think you'll see kind of flips where you'll end up seeing Bakugo as one of the candidates for the best hero in the world. It will be Deku, but Bakugo will be right there. Shoto will be right there as well. All of these characters. But I think Uraraka has the potential to be one of the greatest heroes, but she's gonna descend into villainy. I think she's a traitor. I want to thank you guys for this opportunity. I'm still not sure what I think is. I just think Horikoshi is an excellent writer, and I look forward to seeing what happens in the show with you guys. I might be wrong, I might be right, but whoever the traitor is, I do believe that it's going to be revealed very soon, and it's going to turn everything upside down. It's going to be crazy.